You as a finance director get asked, maybe once a year and probably in a public meeting with microphones and cameras on, a question where your character is tested and you choose whom you will serve. Do you choose a quick, expedient budget balancing option, or do you make your personal recommendation for something you believe to be the right thing to do for the citizens you serve? It may not be this obvious, and you may not be able to see the underlying question beneath the question actually being asked. This video is about integrity. Personal integrity, yes, but also the integrity of our profession. Most city council members, mayors, and city managers will tell you they value honesty and integrity in their finance director. In fact, they consider it a must-have quality. They want to trust their finance director to deliver facts and bad news, not just the good news they want to hear. However, I think you know it's easy to deliver good news. Our character is tested when it's hardest. What credit is it to us if we tell those we serve what they want to hear? The test of character is who you decide you serve. Well before the budget question comes in a public meeting, you've had a career to decide whether your success comes from serving others. Other city departments, delivering top priority services to citizens depends on judicious prioritizing. After a few years of trying to forecast revenue, finding out there's never enough revenue to fix every problem, you realize that trying to please everyone by forecasting optimistically can result in disaster if your budget appropriates funds that never come to fruition, resulting in a chronic deficit. At some point, you have to stand up with backbone, but you also have to have earned your reputation. The director of every city department, the police chief, city manager, every city council member, the mayor, everyone faces choices. You, as finance director, come to know which are the pet projects and which are the truly critical but deferred obligations. You can try to offer a neutral and balanced menu, be the collector of budget requests, and try to deliver the menu so that the elected policymakers are the ones you hope have to make the difficult choices, not you. But the truly great finance directors, the CFOs who uphold the reputation of our profession, have the courage to stick their neck out. If done properly, openly, honestly, trying to be without bias, everyone recognizes what you're doing. Each of these decision makers knows that often the right thing to do means choosing the most difficult path. I'm not saying you'll be respected for recommending an unpopular option. You may take some heat on camera, but you can also help others save face. They tried and there just wasn't enough money. Sometimes it's just plain your job and your job alone to be the bad guy. Someone needs to speak up, someone needs to say something, and most of the time, no one asks you what you think. But that means when we are asked, we need to recognize that the underlying question might be one of professional integrity. You're asked numerous times during the year to come up with what people would call extra money. I've done a video on this. And every time you should do this one thing. Look at the bigger picture. You're being asked to find a little extra money. You really need to step back and think, what does green lighting this give a red light to? By making this one thing happen, what is on the waiting list that'll stay on the waiting list and not happen? Developing a waiting list early, long before budget study sessions, proactively have the internal conversations so that you really do serve all departments and your mayor or city manager well. So when the cameras are on and you're called to the microphone and there's a specific budgetary request or new program or simply the question, can we afford this? That's our moment. The answer is probably yes, any one thing we can afford. The CFO can indeed juggle something and find some funding that can then be approved. But it takes courage to remember that it's the taxpayers we serve, and we in the finance department have the citywide view, every fund, every line item. Citizens, taxpayers, voters, property owners, they don't. The opportunities for us in the finance department to do the most good for the most people whose money we're stewarding, those moments don't happen very often. Now, you need to not limit your career by telling your boss no, so be careful in the wording you choose. Say, yes, we can do X, but that means Y will then have to wait. Or, no, we really don't have a way to say yes right now. It really does have to go on the wait list. As a profession, be honest, be clear, be credible, and be obvious that you really do want to do the most good. Then support whatever the decision is. I hope this video has given you at least one idea you can use. Help me seek the good of others if you have comments or suggestions. Our success lies in helping others succeed. This video aims to help you because it's your efforts that will contribute to the success of your city and make it a better place. Thanks for watching.